guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this amazing episode of 22 Podcast. And today we are going to be talking about this week preview because there are a lot of important games, mostly in England, that we are to look forward to that can actually define the course of the season. So this week we have Arsenal going head to head against Tottenham. This is going to be a first combat, the first against the third. Why this one is very important is because Arsenal are like this new old setup, like they have this new morale, this new mentality, being on the first for about 2 to 3 weeks now, just staying up there. People are like, oh, they are an elephant sitting on a tree truck, they are going to come down because nobody knows how they get there. But I'll tell you otherwise. If after 7 games they have won 6 and they've drew 1 and they are still on top, they deserve some accolades and kudos. I've always been fond of Arsenal right from time because they play the tiki-taka way since the time of Ferguson. But this Arsenal team now is most of youngster, veteran, and experienced player. Youngsters like Odegaard, Steve Rowe, Niketa. We have them all around the pitch. Just to mention few. Veterans we have like Grand Shaka, and I think he's the only veteran there. And when I talk about like world class players, like not let me say world class, but class players like Gabriel Jesus, who have proven himself in Man City, and Zinchenko. So this team is filled with players who can do the job. But I'm not saying they are going to win the league, but them being on top of the table this long is actually something to look forward to. Like they are giving Man City the scare. Not that Man City is very afraid, but they are giving Man City the scare, and they will make Man City work for it if they want to be the first. So this match is really important. They are 18 on. They are on 18 points. Tottenham are on 17 points. So whoever win this game will stay on top, pending the time Man City is going to face Manchester United. So it's very important. It's very important. There are high stakes here. 6 points. Who is going to get 3? Who is going to get 1? And who is going to get 0? We don't know yet. At this time, the Tottenham are yet to lose a game in EPL too. Like 5 wins, 2 draws. That's actually impressive. 7 goal against. It's just the same thing as Arsenal has considered. So just they've even scored more goals than Arsenal this season. Like I love this feature. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be a great one. I love it so much. So another one we are going to look at we are going to look at Liverpool against Brighton. I feel this game Liverpool is supposed to be winning because Brighton are a team that had momentum in the beginning of the season. They whooped Man U ass. They did some other thing. They won a lot of games. Now they are fourth. They are sitting fourth on the table. Liverpool is sitting like 8th on the table, if I'm not wrong. So they really need this win to go back to where they belong to. Like that's not where Liverpool is supposed to be. They are supposed to be maybe third or fourth or second, in fact. But this season they've been really slow. They've been really sluggish. And why I feel they have an edge over Brighton is because this season the man who gave Brighton the momentum is already working for Chelsea. So let's see if their new coach can like gather the old goods. Club can use this as an advantage. Like okay, they are not with their manager, like their previous manager again was giving them the momentum with the brilliant tactics. Let them seize this opportunity before the new manager settled in for Brighton. So we are going to be looking at Chelsea Crystal Palace too. I'm a big fan of Patrick Vieira as a player, but not so much as a coach. But after I saw what he did last season with this set of players that are mostly average, except from Zaha, I feel he has done a great job actually in EPL. So let's see if Potter can get the best of Vieira's boys. But looking at this, I don't really think Chelsea are like ready to go now. But let's just see how good they can perform and how well they'll perform against this match. I really love to watch it. Yeah, I think I'll be watching it since it's 3 p.m. I don't think I'll be watching Liverpool match, but don't worry, guys. I got you. I'll tell you everything that go on. The review is going to be very interesting this time around. Now let's go to the derby, the Manchester derby. And to me, Manchester is blue because there's nothing not to love about Pep. Like what can't you like about him? Is it the way he set up his players? Is it the exciting game? Pep play like his players play to entertain, like they are artists, not to talk of De Bruyne and Alan. So I feel I'm afraid for Man United because if they should lose this game, who knows what will happen next? They might break down mentally, like their momentum might just stop because they've been winning a lot of match lately in APL, not so well in Europa, but in APL they've been playing well. Um, Lisandro Martinez, the short Argentine, is playing well. Dalot is fierce. Malasia, Varane. So everything is like going on well. Eriksen in the middle of the pack. Maybe Fred or Scott McTominay and Bruno Fernandes on top. Rashford. We know the way they are setting up now. They are playing nice football, good football, counter attack. Let's see if they can do that against Manchester City, and they are going to have the chance of counter attack because Manchester City plays very high. But I would not advise Man United to sit too deep because this team can tear you. They can rip you apart and find their way to score. Not to talk of their wolf in the box. That's Alan, who can score all type of goals anyhow and anyway. So this is going to be a fierce combat because none of them want to lose momentum. Man City need to keep close tabs on Arsenal to put pressure on Arsenal, and Manchester United need this momentum just to go on and on in EPL. So let's see how far that we get them. Leicester versus Nottingham Forest. Why I'm only mentioning this because this might be the last time you see Rogers in EPL for now. If you should lose this game, I'm like 87% sure he's going to lose his job if he loses this game against Nottingham Forest because they are yet to make any sense in EPL. Trust me, they are last on the table now with time with 6 game lose. They've lost 6 games, they've draw one, they've conceded 22 goals. For me, I think the weakest link in this team is their keeper, as in who replace Kasper Schmeichel, a very world class and a good keeper, keeping for his team with Danny Ward, 29 years old. The guy can't keep anything. It's like any shot you fire just go through him. I don't think the guy is a keeper. Like, he's so ridiculous. I was surprised when they sold Kasper Schmeichel, or I don't really know if he's on free transfer or they sold him, but I was either way, I was surprised they didn't replace him with a world class or like an average keeper. Trust me, Ward is not an average keeper. He's a very, very, very low school keeper. So let's move down to Spain, whereby Barca are now facing injury problem, and I think the least of their problem now is their opponent this week. They are playing away against Mallorca, but I feel that's the least of their problem because on the 4th they are going to be playing with Inter back to back. They are going to have Madrid. They are going to have Bayern Munich, and they are going to lose one of their fastest defender in a row. And Conde too is on injury. I don't think he's going to play a few matches. Hector Bellerin is not playing, so I think Roberto Serve is on injury. So I think they have a lot of injury problem right now. But let's see how they are going to play. We Xavi change his formation to 3 defenders because he still have Eriksen, he still have Eric Dyer. He still have Eric Garcia, he still have PK. Let's see how he's going to set up. He still have Jordi Alba and the young Balde to his left. So let's see how they are going to set up. Let's see. This is going to be a like exciting formation. Like, I want to see how he's going to play. He needed depth, he got it. So how is he going to use his players? He should still be able to trust in those available for now. So if we leave that, we go back to Sevilla and Atletico Madrid. Atletico lost bitterly to their arch rivals Real Madrid the last time, so I think they want to get back right on track against Sevilla, but Sevilla have been finding their foot little by little this season. They just want to get back on track, but let's see who will prevail. So we have Real Madrid facing Osasuna. It's another win, or is it going to be a draw? Is this the first time they will lose in Europe? 3 questions will be answered this weekend because Real Madrid have been nothing but 100% this season. Down to Italy, where another weird power ranking is, as in the people that are just on top are not adding up. We have Napoli on top, second Atlanta, third Udinese fought Lazio. Like, where is the two Milan teams? They are sitting down fifth and seven. So this week is very interesting because we have Roma against Inter, the two of them fifth and sixth. So I think this one is going to be this match is very important for Mourinho because I don't think he really won against any big team last season in Italy. So now he had um Belotti, he has Dybala, good additions in attack. So I think he should be able to get the work done this weekend, but it's not going to be easy against Inter Milan team because Inter has one of the best players, one of the best midfielder I've loved in a very long time, Nico Barella. As in the guy, the guy is everything you want. The guy is an all-round midfielder. I like him because of his strength, his agility, his shooting range, his tenacity. He's just a very strong guy. So Napoli facing against Torino. Torino is just like the villain in Italy. He give big teams tough time to beat. You might beat Torino, but you have to work hard for it. You know that yes, you really played well to beat them. Empoli against AC Milan. I think Milan has everything to go past Empoli easily because much quality and they need it. They are sitting currently seventh. I know they don't want to sit down in that position, and they're having a good run in Champions League, bossing everybody. But let's see how they're going to perform against Chelsea. Against Bologna, I think this one is an important matchup for Allegri because he has made a fool of himself this season. His team are not playing well. Yes, they have injury issues, but they are not the only one having injury issue. What they did against Monza was trash. They didn't play well. They flopped their lines. They got beaten by a team which has not gotten any win this season. Everyone has been going past that team. In their first win is against a nighttime on the road champion. Wow, that's there's no excuse for that. They have much better quality to beat that team 5 times if they face them for 5 weeks. And I don't know why they have done that, but they lost the game, they flopped their lines, they are not playing well. Allegri press conference was making some, to me, unreasonable comment like one lose you say Allegri is bad, one win you praise him, he just wants to enjoy his holiday, blah blah blah. I think that's not going to cut it this time around because he need the win and he need it very fast. He can't afford to lose this game and he can't afford to draw this game. He just had to win. There's no way I'm saying it except from him winning. And let's go down to France where we talk about one team. It's not our fault, but that's like the only exciting thing there. They have Paris against Nice, and I think Paris at home. What are you expecting? They are going to win this game. Um, let's just see how the trio, the how would I say it, like the trio people can't stop talking about it. It's either they are playing well or they are fighting against each other. Let's see what they are going to do this weekend. I hope there's no controversy in France. That will be all for today, guys. Just wait patiently for the review because this week I'm going to be covering all of the games I've talked about today. Ciao. Thanks for watching 22 podcast. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and like the video.